It's Met Gala Monday, and this year's theme is Sleeping Beauties, all about reawakening and breathing new life into garments in the museum's collection. If I were to pick historical perfumes for this exhibit, here's what I would select. Starting with the oldest, dubbed Cleopatra's perfume, a perfume factory in ancient Egypt was uncovered. They were able to recreate the perfume based on traces left behind in jars. Next, Queen of Hungary water. This was the first alcohol-based perfume in Europe, and it was made for Queen Elizabeth of Hungary to help her headaches. There were many variations, but the earliest ones that we still have records of had rosemary, thyme, and brandy, and then people began making their own variations with marjoram, lavender, orange blossom, basically any natural essences. Obviously, we can still make this, but I want hers specifically. Now, Acqua Tofana, or inheritance powder. This was poison that desperate women in Italy used in the 1600s to off their husbands. And legend goes that Giulia Tofana would make this for women, then put the powder in a perfume bottle that had images of Saint Nicholas, who was the patron saint of unmarried women. Not advocating poisoning people, am advocating secret perfumes in fancy bottles. We also know about Marie Antoinette's perfume because we know a fair amount about her perfumer, Jean-Louis Farjeon. His young apprentice allegedly smuggled her perfume out and went on to have his own business that's still around today, Lubon. Lubon recreated her perfume, and it's called Black Jade. And I could actually see them using this in the exhibit. It does not smell like what you think Marie Antoinette would smell like. It's a little bit earthy and has really strong cardamom. Now for the discontinued beauties of this last century. Spoiler alert, they're all Schiaparelli. First we've got Sleeping. Shocking, which was based on the measurements of one of Elsa Schiaparelli's clients, Mae West. Fu, which they still do this leaf veining, which I really love. And the only perfume that Elsa Schiaparelli ever made specifically for men was Snuff, which was in a tobacco pipe. Last but never least is Roi Soleil, which she collaborated on the bottle with Salvador Dali. This bottle is thousands of dollars. I have the knockoff that Salvador Dali made later in his life when he had his own perfume company. Bottle's from the 80s. It's probably older than I am, and it actually is still really wearable. It's very peachy. So yes, let's bring these beauties back. I believe in you, Daniel Roseberry. The Met actually used an olfactive artist for this exhibit, so I'm really excited to see what kind of smells they came up with. All right, what historical or discontinued perfumes would you like to reawaken? Let me know in the comments and find the rest of the perfume histories at the playlist below.